Welcome back to another Top 8 here on JD's YouTube. Uh, Today's Top 8 is Top 8 Anime. This is for Anime Month. This will probably be the last themed month. I'm changing stuff around. As you already know, Mondays aren't a Top 8. So 4 days of Top 8 a week. With the anime, I couldn't think of just 8. So I made 2 lists with 2 sets of honorable mentions. So, alright, let us get into this. Today's version of the top 8, we'll start with number 8, Overlord. Overlord, I just caught on Netflix little less than a year ago. First 2 seasons, I watched stuff in dubbed, so I have to wait patiently. The only thing I did not watch, the 2 things I did not watch in dub are Baruto. I need to catch up on that. And Dragon Ball Super. I will not wait for Dragon Ball Super to come out. I can pretty much keep up with Dragon Ball Super, the subtitles. Most of it is, I am the strongest being, I'm going to join the planet, and Goku powering up. So, but Overlord. It is about a kid who can't log out of a game. He's stuck. And then that game ends up going to another world. He is this powerful wizard. He's a massive skull. He can also take on the form of a knight. He has wicked. He's one of the most overpowered anime characters I can think of. So Overlord. I like the art style. I like the storyline. Number 8. 7 is B. The beginning. I thought it was Killer Bee, and every time I looked that up, I was getting Killer Bee from Naruto. So I was like, what? But it is about at first it's about a serial killer who is killing serial killers. It's killing criminals, and then it takes this turn where there are enhanced beings who are made by this one guy, and it's awesome. I like the storyline. I like the main character. He is trying to do the right thing, and for the beginning of the series, he is hunted down because he is thought to be this masked psychopath. Again, I love anime art styles. And so, B, the beginning, is number 7. Number 6 is Sword Art Online. I've watched the iterations. Sword Art Online. I watched the one with the fairies. I even watched the gun. But Sword Art Online, the first, is about a group of people who get into virtual reality and then they get trapped there. And when they die there, they die. The main character unlocks an ability that nobody else can get in the game. It's dual wield. He also falls in love. They have a child. My daughter loves this show. They make a virtual house together on a lake. Then they ended up being rescued. He beat the final boss. They end up getting out. They met in real life. Fell in love in real life. Went back in and played this game where there were fairies. Something about the old game caught up or something. I enjoyed the fairies. The fairies were cool. And then the gun didn't really. I'd like more the weapons of the other games, not the guns, like swords and abilities and stuff, more than the more than that one. So 6. 5 is a newer show to me. I just caught it. It's a relatively newer show too. My Hero Academia. Everybody is either you're born with a power or you're not. And if you are, you go to hero school and you learn to be a hero. They're called Quarks. The main protagonist is not a hero, but he won't. He doesn't isn't born with a quirk, but he won't give up. He's this little scrawny thing, and he won't give up. So much so we caught the attention of the big hero, like the Superman of this universe. His quirk is the All Might, and he is getting old. So when he's not in All Might form, he's an old, fragile. He's a fragile man. Um, so he gifts the kid All Might. He has to learn how to adapt to it because he can't use it all at once, or it will literally kill him. So he starts using it like he's first time he does it, he breaks almost every bone in his body. So he starts using it in small increments, and he starts to learn. I like the characters. His class is got to be the best. Um, there's a character that has two quirks. He has fire and ice, and it's fantastic. Like, can't get better quirk. One of my favorite is he has a Nishan quirk. He dresses up like a grenade. His costume's like a grenade, and he can ignite explosions. Ooh, I mean, I get a little excited. So yes, My Hero Academia. 4 is seven Deadly Sins. I've watched and kept up. I'm waiting for Netflix to come out with the next season. But Seven Deadly Sins is fantastic. It's about these deadly sins: lust, greed, sloth, envy, rage. But they're good guys. They actually fight the demons for humankind. There is a battle between uh, angels, demons. There's also other races, fairies, giants. One of these 7 sins is a giant. The other sin, 7 sins, the sloth, is a fairy king. So yeah, the powers of the and I don't want to get in too much because I will talk about it indefinitely. The After this week, my daughter goes for a week, and then the other 2 weeks, I'm going to spend each day talking about one of the it's like 8 days, one anime per day. I think Seven Deadly Sins is on there. I'm not quite sure. Yep. So I'm not gonna like talk your off now and then repeat myself. That'd be silly. So 3, Hunter x Hunter. I just started watching this. I am finished with the dubbed. I am biting at the bits. I love Hunter x Hunter. It's about a group society, and you can get your hunter's license, and you can go pretty much it's like having a badge. Well, a little more, because you can get into territories other people can't. You can get info other people can't. So it's like the CIA. And they all have different abilities, and it's fantastic. Again, I'm pretty sure this is a show. Can't get it on the page. No, it is not. So I can talk your ear off a little bit. The main character is looking for his father, so he wants to be a hunter to find his father. He befriends his he's like 11 years old. He befriends another 11-year-old who is his family are assassins. Um, it's freaking cool. They all have this like tournament at the end of their exam. They all have to learn ability, how to use it. It's freaking cool. And one of the I don't know what to call him. The whole so one of the other good guys has these eyes. His whole clan does, and they're sought after because they're valuable. So this gang, the spiders, wipe his clan out except for him, and they steal all their eyes. So he's on a revenge. They run into this they run into this guy. He is a clown. Like it looks like a clown. He's nuts. This dude is absolutely nuts. He is a spider. Come to find out, he just wants to fight the leader of the spiders. So it's oh man, it's just the show was fantastic. Go watch it. I'm gonna talk your ear off. Uh, Number two is Attack on Titan. I love the artwork style of this. The first episode, I was like, Giants. I was a little hesitant, and then I watched the first episode and the gore. I was like, oh my, what is this show? So I watched it. Like this one and the next one I'm going to talk about are gore, and the art style and the storyline. So people live surrounded by these walls. They build these walls to keep the giants out. Then you find out later that some of the humans could turn into giants because of like science. So they inflict harm to themselves and they become a giant. It's nuts. I really like the show. It is really gory. It's fantastic. Another must watch. Number one is Tokyo Ghoul. That is beyond gory. Like the stuff. So they're humans, or there's ghouls living amongst humans, and they eat humans. They have abilities they can use. Sorry about that. I had a little hiccup, so I'm gonna have to go in there and fix it. Number one, again, Tokyo Ghoul. Ghouls living amongst humans. I don't know how much I've said it before it stopped, so maybe repeating myself. But they eat humans, and they can use their blood as abilities. It's sick. The main character wears this wicked mask. I think I'm gonna pick it up. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna end this video here because I'm gonna have to like put the two videos together and both the audios, and that's gonna be pain right in the rear end. So with that being said, much love, JD out.